Have you ever think if you only learn things faster and adopt it all absolute, then you could become smarter and intelligent? Then today's video is for you, because today we will be going to show you a technique by which you can learn anything faster and which will help you to give full understanding of any subject. It's called the Feynman technique.
In addition to his groundbreaking research, Feynman was brilliant and a passionate thinker. In the world of science, he stands for his ability to synthesize and explain complex scientific knowledge. His lectures are the stuff of legend. Albert Einstein attended Feynman's first talk as a graduate student, and Bill Gates was so inspired by him that he called Feynman the greatest teacher I ever had. He found that the person who says he knows what he thinks but cannot express it usually does not know what he thinks, and that's why he created a technique so that people can understand what they actually know of something or they think they know it. So there are 4 steps to Feynman learning technique. Number 1, choose a concept you want to learn about. Number 2, pretend you are teaching it to a student of grade 6 or 7. Number 3, identify the gaps in your explanation, or if it's needed, then go back to your source material to better understand it. And number 4, review and simplify your explanation.
There are 2 types of knowledge. Feynman understood the difference between knowing something and knowing the name of something, which is one of the most important reasons for his success. Most of us focuses on wrong type of knowledge, which is knowing the name of something, what it's called, and the second type is actually knowing something, that is understanding it deeply.
Step number 1, teach it to a child. Take out a blank sheet of paper and at the top of it write down the subject name you want to learn. Now write out everything you know about the subject you want to understand, as if you were teaching it to a child, not your smart adult friend, but rather a 12-year-old child who has just enough vocabulary and attention span to understand the basic concept and relationships. It turned out that one of the ways we trick ourselves is that we use highly complicated vocabularies and it masks our lack of understanding. But when you write out an idea from start to finish in a simple language that a child can understand, you force yourself to understand the concept at deeper level and simplify relationships and connections between ideas. Some of this will be easy. This is the place where you have the clear understanding of the subject. At the other point, you will struggle. This is the point where you have some gaps in your understanding.
Now, the second step is reviewing. Only when you encounter gaps in your knowledge, where you forget something or you are not able to explain it to someone, or you simply doubt yourself, did I really learn this? Now from that, you know where you got stuck. So go back to the source material and relearn it until you are able to explain it to someone. Only when you are able to explain your understanding without jargon or in simple words, you can demonstrate your understanding and knowledge. This is the step required to learn anything, and skipping it leads to illusion of knowledge. Identifying the boundaries of your understanding also limits the mistake that you are liable to make and increases your chance of success while applying this knowledge.
Step number 3, simplify and organize. Now you have a set of handcrafted notes. Review them to make sure you didn't borrow any of the jargon from the source material. Organize them into a simple narrative that you can tell. Read it out loudly. If the explanation isn't simple or sounds confusing, that's a good indication. That shows your understanding in that area still needs some work. If you follow this approach over and over, you will end up with a binder full of pages on a different subjects. And if you take time twice a year to go through this binder, you will find just how much you retain.
Fourth step is transmit. If you really want to be sure of your knowledge, then pass it to someone. Ideally, someone who knows little about that subject, or find that 12-year-old. The ultimate test of your knowledge is your capacity to convey it to some other person, because you all know that the best teacher is someone who can duplicate all of his knowledge to his or her students.